I walked into a conversation. The girl apparently is using the guy. She confirmed to Boyo. Ariana, she has a boyfriend outside.
Do you like it every day?
Okay, let me just hold my microphone close by, because these are the kind of videos that I have to hold my microphone close by, and you guys know why. So Mpho just said, did you guys hear that? Mpho said that she walked into a conversation and she overheard Terry saying that she has a boyfriend outside. Oh, well, this one passed me. So Mpho was implying that Terry is using Vyno. So who is using who in this house now? Who is using who? Do I believe what Mpho just said? Not really. Because I know that the conversation that they were having earlier on, which involved Terry, Libo, Yoli, Nale, and all of them, where they were in the locker room, that's not the way the conversation was going. It was more about her brand, Terry trying to protect her brand and not do anything inside the house. Although it does not completely invalidate what Mpho is saying. It's what Mpho is saying. It's possible that she heard what she heard, but we did not hear because the camera doesn't usually show us the entire conversation. But Terry said she has been out of a relationship in like 6 years. I don't know, Sha. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Mpho heard what she heard, or maybe she didn't hear right? Then she also mentioned that Terry said that she's going to give the people the content that they signed up for. That she noticed that whenever Vyno touches her, that the camera focuses on them, like there's a little bit of focus on them. So she's going to give people the content that they signed up for. Hey, Terry, give us. We want.
I don't know if she was hyping the conversation up because I came there, and she was saying that I'll give the people content they signed up for. Because it's like, I know every time he touches me, the cameras come to our faces like,
But the gossip was on a very hot level. That's it now for Terry and Vyno. So let me begin with that before we go into the main thing, so you guys have a different picture, just in case what Mpho is saying is true. And then that there's a little bit of both of them being guilty of the same thing. That's Terry and Vyno. Meanwhile, let me just say this one. Gashwan has been avoiding Yoli like all day. He has not really spoken to her. And then when Yoli even brought it to his attention, he was kind of like trying to deny that that's not what has been happening. Or is that what? Yeah. He was just saying that he has been busy all day.
You came afterwards. I was with Terry. I was doing the dishes with Terry. She was singing alone. I wasn't even talking to her.
Listen, I was right there on this side of the room.
Meanwhile, he had a conversation with Norman that's outside, that he's going to try and start shifting away from Yoli, especially during the day, so that people don't start looking at them like there's something, just for his game, so that it doesn't mess up their game in the house. That if he does that with her, then she will now start trying to be like more protective towards him in front of every other person. So he prefers to keep it like a night stuff. Then let's get to the real gist of the things that happen in the night. After that hot kiss that Terry and Vyno had earlier on, I just knew that tonight was gonna be hot. In the case of Terry and Vyno, those two people are becoming a hazard. They tormented the life out of Tools. Hi, I was just feeling for him. He just carried pillow. I was covering his ears. I think he was hearing that they're making out. Or it's possible that it's the noise that was coming from downstairs, because Gashwan and Temba, they were downstairs cooking. But me, I feel like he was hearing what was going on between Terry and Vyno. So what was actually going on between Terry and Vyno? This was when they had not turned off the light though. They've not turned off the lights, and these two people started their make-out session. So after their annoying kiss that had a lot of sound, they now took it a step further. Vyno was frolicking with her big mommy. You guys know we have given those two things names. So we have Big Daddy and Big Mommy. So Vyno was frolicking with her big mommy. And what gave it off the most was her facial expression. It was epic. Oh God. Like, they just showed her face, and it was almost like baby girl was about to scream. I think she would have screamed if not that she was in the midst of people, but it just looked like she was literally about to scream. They just showed her face. So that one was that one was what made it very obvious that something was going on. And they've not turned off light too, you guys. Then they went on break now and came back, and by this time they had turned off the lights. The next thing I heard, they were having a conversation, and Terry now said, just the tip. I'm like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. First of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
What tip? What are you talking about here? Are you guys really going to go all the way? Because this thing has been building up, and Terry has been saying she will not do. So this night she's like, just the tip. That never ever works. Which one is just the tip? So she just said just the tip, and they now showed him. He took his hand into the duvet. So I guess he was trying to undress for action. Now, for action, you guys know that is on Twitter that I usually post that one because YouTube is not the place for that. YouTube will not allow all of that. So I've already posted it on Twitter. In fact, I think a lot of people that already follow me on Twitter have already seen it. So if you're not following me on Twitter, I'm going to post the link in the comment section, in the description box, everywhere, so that you can go and see and don't be missing out on things. So I'm going to post all of it there. So now, like I said, they now continued. Bulenani showed us a little bit of the action, although he did not give us the best angles. Like, we needed angles. And then, as usual, after a while of them showing everything that they showed, they now took the camera away. At the time they came back with the camera, they were now using their mouth to expose themselves. And that's what always happens. It's them that usually use their mouth to say things. And I'm almost sure that Vyno is going to talk about this thing tomorrow or next. Or somebody, he's going to tell somebody, Sha. I hope that he doesn't do that because it will not make sense. But I feel like he's going to tell somebody, because for him to have told Mpho the other day that he almost went in, he almost did that with her, and then, now he will most likely tell her again or tell somebody. So yeah, they were not talking about the whole thing, like, the after feeling, and Vyno revealed that there was an explosion, he exploded on top of her, and all of that. Then they now started complimenting each other. She was like, you're so handsome. He said, you're so beautiful. She's like, how are you feeling now? Let me just put the conversation for you guys to hear for yourselves.
You're so handsome. I try. Are you feeling? Do you feel different?
So that's how it happened though. Meanwhile, Norman and Thato, they were downstairs doing their own episode. So apparently Norman gave Thato a goodnight kiss, or like a peck like 3-4 times. He was pecking, and then Thato was like, Norman, stop now. Like, he was almost going overboard. Then she now tried to stop him.
Thank you for caring about me. For real. Norman.
Then later on now, he now started looking for kiss. So Baba wanted them to kiss. You guys know that Norman has told Thato that he really likes her and everything. So this night he was now looking for kiss. She was like, no, that it's going to more like change the dynamics of their friendship. And once they cross boundaries, it will be hard to now go back to the way things were. So she was trying to resist. He was like trying to, get a kiss. I was like, no, that, it's just this one time that they will not cross again. I said, it doesn't have
to kiss the same time kiss. You let me kiss you, so now leave you as a dog.
That's what I'm saying. Don't make it anyway. Stop it. I'm gonna text.
So basically, that's just the back and forth they were doing. Then Bulenani took us out from there. So I don't know if it finally happened, but that was their own struggle. Maybe they are going to reveal it to us tomorrow or next. So you guys, this house is like they're now giving us back to back things. It's all right. It's okay. I wonder what's going to happen after Saturday night party. This is where I end this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye. Love you.